Uh-huh.
Okay, as opposed to when you're posting it on Facebook and people see it and like it, and you have 50 in half an hour or an hour.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So just compare that.
Yeah. And that's
Okay.
why the digital strategies are working. That's why we're doing Gary V style right here. That's why the digital strategies here, if we put it up here, are so much more important these days. And I had an idea. How do we get this going on? This is funny how we're doing it. I had an idea of. Oh my God, where is it going now? You, the camera here, is bothering me. I thought we'd get this all social. You know, when you talk about activities, oh, this was it. All the real estate agents are railing against Zillow and Realtor.com and Trulia and everything, and like, oh, the estimates are off and everything. And we know this. It's true. Yet, so all we do is argue with it, lament it, be like, oh, you know, they shouldn't go there, and I get it. So you want to funnel them into the right sites, the MLS, and there's an app called HomeSnap, which is better. But they see that the allure of these sites is so strong, but yet they're totally against it. But why is it strong is the question. Do you know? I have a word in mind.
Okay, this is my opinion, okay? It's out there, and they're not being sold. It's out there, and they have that choice to look at it, and are comfortable doing it, okay? And it's something that appeals to them because there's a lot of choices that they can go to.
That's it.
And the point of the matter is they're not being sold. Nobody's like
right. They're buying. They're allowed to come and click on when they like. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of social platforms out there, or not social platforms, but real estate portals out there. Even the MLS or better apps, things like that, that they could be set up. But yet people are still hopping on Zillow. And what I'm saying about that is they have the platform, and it's marketing. They're the big boy on the block, the big boys with the biggest podium, the biggest microphone, and it's marketing. So the Zillow, which is, we know it's not really accurate always, yet your clients are still there, even when they know better, because they want to be. Why? Because it's brand awareness. So it's all about branding, and so all these.
And they're the loudest, actually. They're the biggest, they're the loudest, so naturally people are attracted to them.
Yeah. And as real estate agents, we have to listen. It's still about the clients as well, even though we can know better, about certain things a lot of the time. We have to. That's just how it is. So fight it, or get with the program and utilize it better.
Right.
Yeah. So what I had ideas sitting around on social media for what I can offer real estate agents. When I was sitting in these Ignite classes, especially the last one, I was sitting in Ignite, and we're doing this. We're doing Gary V Roundtable style. We got the music in the background. Maybe this is interesting to somebody. I was thinking what I could offer in my programs and products for real estate agent. Like, I want to over deliver. I want to over offer. And you know what I could do for real estate agents? I could do funnels. I could do open house funnels.
That's good. That's good.
Right?
That's good.
Like I could do. Think about it, digital door knocking. This Sunny Lenarduzzi, who's a YouTube specialist. She has a great YouTube channel. If you ever want to start a YouTube channel, check her out, Sunny Lenarduzzi. She got my attention on Instagram because as I was scrolling through the feed, you know what her annoying ad did? It knocked on the dang phone. It and she was out by the lake or something like that. So I'm like, why not? If you're doing door knocking in person, of course that's great. But what about digital door knocking? And then what I can do is I could show people how for driving open houses you could do. You're supposed to, with Keller Williams at least, target, like 100 homes around and call the people and then go drop flyers off and all this. And they're talking about the U.S. Postal Service, don't put it in the mailbox or you might get fined. Like, we don't have to deal with this anymore, okay? We don't have to. But you can just simply run ads for your open houses that you want to sell to the people in this neighborhood. So you could geo-target it. And then anyone who engages, you could do retargeting ads as well. And then you can also do ads that are in your sphere. So in Keller Williams with your database, your touch, you're supposed to keep in front of them. So you can always do like ads about what you're up to. Like video view ads, I believe, are much cheaper than clicks and conversions. See, it's everything that I'm learning right now. It's everything that I'm learning. But this is the new way of being in front of people. It's the Coca-Cola way of being on the billboard, of being on the vending machine. I think, what's the number, 3,600 touches every year they want,
Something
Coca-Cola,
like
3,300, something like that.
Yes.
So this is the way that we, as a single person, a little guy, can compete.
Yeah. Can I add on to that? Okay. The other thing too, you've said all this stuff, and if you look at time, you can do all of this that you said, Ross, in maybe an hour, max of 2.
Yeah.
What you did, as opposed to going door to door and knocking, and you would probably spend 4 to 8 hours, to get 10 people.
Right. And
And so
we did it together. She went with me at a house I sold. This was in Bloomingdale for our agents watching.
And the point here is that you want the time, okay?
Okay.
You want the time for other stuff in your life, okay? Yes, in any profession, okay, you, what is that thing about trading time for money? Okay. At this point in time in my life, I really want to have more time to do some other stuff in life, okay? So I am very into digital strategies and marketing and all that. My eyes are now and my mind are now wide open to do this in my area of in my profession. Okay, so yeah, real estate. I've been with Ross. I've gone to
we could just talk to each other. We're not doing a video shout out to everybody. This is meant to be a roundtable. That's how it goes when you're doing a live video or so. Unscripted, I should say.
So So I see it in real estate. Actually, in real estate, I think this is gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, she's going to do a nursepreneur podcast, by the way. So for all you nurses out there, and her impact is going to be how she can affect others and their legacy and health. So anyhow, this is, I didn't want to get into a promo video type thing. I just wanted to catch us in Roundtable. You know how Gary Vee's got his chill-in moments and everything. But you understand that it's about time. And you understand that it could be applicable to different professions. And to me, it's just like, get with the program already.
Yes.
This is where we listen to thought leaders out there, like your Gary Vaynerchuk,
Russell
Brunson, people who are using the platforms, Marie Forleo,
Brandon
Burchard, and
Tony Robbins.
I mean, they're all doing it. By the way, Tony Robbins hired Russell Brunson to launch his book, Money Master the Game. Guess who we're going to see in March? Orlando, Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson. It's a funnel world. Funnels could help everything. Funnels for nonprofits, by the way. Anybody watching, I listen to this podcast, Funnel Hacker Radio. They built a funnel for nonprofit camp. So funnels, I think funnels could help everything. I'm thinking about traditional media like NPR. There was a site called DNA Info or something like that in Chicago that ran a lot of local neighborhood news. And they went under. I remember reading an article, this was less than a year ago, saying they just couldn't compete, financially. And I'm wondering if funnels could have saved this type of media. And reporting. We're going through a total evolution. We know everything's now in our pocket, like the telephone is what I mean. And that's what's up.
That's all
what's
that
happening.
you need. So, Don't forget your line, Roz.
What's that? Oh, of living life by design and living life on our own terms. Okay, so
nice.
That's what we want.